Okay, another bug with the new Rigol. I will show you. It's the pass-fail triggering. So for the old one, this is the version. So the tool is to capture something that is different. So you try to capture some of those packets or wave that is different than what you see normally. So here's the case that it's a slow case, but it's good enough for the demonstration. It's a GPS signal. Sometimes there is more information into a longer packet. So if you want to capture that, one of the possibilities to use tools in utility pass fail, you enable that, and then you have to make a shape out of it. With range, you select from a screen, you could select from other source, but basically do a create. You could change a little bit the how wide it is. And by the way, this is a very nice thing on the old scope that was not that is not available there. So you could change either how wide is it or how high is it, depending on the noise on your signal. But clearly it will be effective here when we see those packets. So we just create it. Now we are ready to use it. So it's enabled. You have to do play now. What we could do out of it, stop on fail. I will let it not stop, but just be. You could use an external output if you wish to, but basically that's the idea. So that it make it work. So it runs. Every packet that is not fine will beep. So that's a simple trick. We saw a slightly larger packet, but most of the time it's a short packet. So let's try to do the same thing with the 01202 version. So now it's a mouse. It's nicer. So again, we see those packets. Sometimes there is a long packet. The beep is from the bottom. Let's start the pass fail. Pass fail. Enable. Which source is channel 1. And then you pick the how width and how wide it is. You could load it, save it. Let's do create. This is a new one. So we'll drag, show you the shape of it. That's fine. Hide those results. You miss some of the space. So on the bottom you got a little bit more control of the pulse coming out. We don't use that for so far, but I will disable stop. You could have a screenshot, which is cute, very useful. You just put a USB key. In my case, it's just over the hub. But let's start this thing. So you do operate, and then now you have to put this window away to see the action. So the lower pitch is one scope, the higher pitch of the sound is the. So we could maybe discuss on the time it take, but basically both scope capture it. So I could ask the 1054 to stop on it, but we will try to see if we could do it with the new scope. So I just pause this thing. I could change the, by the way, I missed to show you. So if you want to, first thing, you have to stop it. It does not stop automatically. So let's do a single. Once it's stopped, then you could play with the creation of the pattern. If I click on it to change it, or if I move the rotary number 1, we don't see any change. So you have to do a create. Let me center this window again. You don't see the effect until you do create. that's more difficult to do than the old 1054. Let's make it wider. Create, but basically you get the idea. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Good enough. So now again, just play to show that the pattern still works. We got a beat, but now let's do a stop on it. So I have to change, put stop, and move that away until I get the operation to start. So again, you saw every time we change the parameter, it's up, the pass fade is not active, but it turned into run stop even though I didn't ask for it. But now let's do a play. So it's supposed to stop. Oh, this time it works. Let's do it again. Play. Now it failed. Why it failed? That's a perfectly perfect packet, but the stop is not on the right one. Let me demonstrate again. It stopped again on a false packet. Do again. Now it succeeds. Do it again. Success. Success. Fail. So sometimes what you see here is the old packet, not the new packet that failed. And that's the issue. It's not consistent. There is a timing issue on the operation. It stopped again at the wrong packet. Let's do it again. Success, capturing a long packet. Do it again. Success. 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 Fail. Again, there's nothing wrong with this packet, but it's not displayed the packet that failed. The packet that failed is in memory somewhere, but on display this is the old packet. So that's the issue. If we try to do it with the old Rigol, of course not a mouse, stop on fail, on, it stopped at the right place and the run stop is turned accordingly. So if I go back, operate, it's activate and stop. On the new one, I will try to do it activate. That's a success. Fail. Okay, you got everything.